Okay, so I'm estranged from my mum and my brother, and I know it's always a mistake to go back to my mum for anything, but because with the situation with the in law family and the extreme stress caused by them and other parties such as Vivid, see other videos, and such as the NHS, see other videos, then basically I find myself returning sometimes and expecting some level of decency, some level of kindness, compassion, whatever. It isn't there. And basically, I mean, I have no contact details from my brother, but this is one of the issues, the imbalance of how I'm treated compared to him. And anyway, so if I expect any sort of decency from my mother, it is always a disappointment because it isn't there. But I asked her whether she wasn't disappointed that her son and her daughter didn't get on, because everyone I've spoken to who has like more than one child, who I say, how would you feel if they didn't get on? I haven't found many people who wouldn't be distressed in that circumstance. But she literally said, it has nothing to do with me. She sides on she sides with him on every point, by the way, any specific point. But yeah, overall, it's total apathy. It's nothing to do with her, which is interesting because she is the very person who interfered with my correspondence, including on important issues, with my grandmother, who is now deceased, her late mother, and her sister, my aunt and godmother, Janet. And my mum directly interfered with my correspondence, which was actually to them and not to herself. And I don't know how she got access to their mail, but obviously, as people become older and more vulnerable, this does happen within families. But my mother had no right to interfere with that, and I was actually asking for basically family medical history, which she had denied me, and I was going to other female relatives who might be able to help, and she directly, specifically, she blocked that just out of cruelty and spite and her need to be in control. I don't actually know whether this is making any sense because there's a whole evolved situation, but yeah, it's very difficult to explain. There are other videos on here where I discuss the family situation, but it's complicated and, to be honest, ridiculous in many ways. So, yeah, okay.